Hello everyone, welcome back to my photo uploader tutorial series. I am making this tutorial with Firebase and AngularJS. In our last tutorial, I made up to this point. Now I will continue. So I am going to my form. Now I am going to my code editor. Here I am using Sublime Text. I am going to H1 HTML page and continuing. ng repeat is equal to file in files file list, that is here file list this. Okay, image. Now I made the mistake, so instead of here it should be here, and here I'm going to write ngf thumbnail is equal to file or thumb.jpg and width is equal to 100%. And here I'm going to write file. I'm getting this file object from here, file dot name, and file size divided by 1000, type character, number 2. That means until 2 decimal place we are showing the value, and kilobyte. Okay, I'm going to save it, and my server is up, and I'm going to the browser and refreshing the page. Yes, the file image and file name and kilobyte is coming. If I choose another one, it is also. Now I need to upload this file by clicking this button, and I'm going to the code editor, and here I'm going to write ng-click is equal to upload file, and we will pass the file object within this function, and I'm going to do the same for here and changing the file name. It will be the remove file, and I am going to save it, and I need to create this two function into my page.js file. So scope dot upload file equal to some anonymous function and file, and also same function with changing the name, remove file. I am going to write something here. Style is equal to margin top. I'm giving some space, and here I am writing some class equal to form control. This is the bootstrap control, and I'm going to refresh it and choose the file, and it is coming this way. Okay, and also I am going to give some horizon. Okay, line is here. Now I am going to Sublime text code editor with page.js file, and here, here I am going to write var. I'm declaring a variable file, and I'm taking the variable and I'm assigning this variable a file here, and also var tags is equal to dollar scope dot tags dot name. I'm assigning these two values into file and tags variable, and I'm checking if dollar scope tags, or that here tags, if it is undefined, then tags will be null. Now I am going to create the Firebase storage reference. That's why I am writing var storage ref is equal to Firebase dot storage and dot ref, and within this ref I am writing the folder name where I am going to put my images into the Firebase storage. I am writing the file dot name, then creating another variable storage is equal to dollar firebase storage and storage ref object, and I am going to put it here into a controller line. I mean injecting these properties here. Now I have created the storage reference here, and if I write var upload task is equal to storage dot dollar put method, and I need to pass my file object here. Okay, it will simply upload my file into the Firebase storage. Okay, I have injected the property here and here, and also I need to clear here. I'm going to save it and going here and choosing a file. Okay, I'm giving some tag name angular 2 and trying to upload, and I'm going here into Firebase. No file is here. Okay, I am going to refresh the page one more time, and again trying to select the file and giving some tag and trying to upload the file and going to Firebase console and refresh the console. Okay, and it is in the photos folder, so here, and the file has come. If I check the information, 224.12 kilobyte, and this is the file, and yes, something similar to here. So we can upload the file. I can try to upload another one and changing the tag and going to another one and going to refresh the console, and this file is coming. So it is uploading properly. Now if you want to delete any file from here, just select here and delete. It will remove from the archive. Okay, here I am going to write $scope and remove file and file, and also $scope dot message variable, and I'm writing some message like photo uploaded successfully. Okay, and I'm writing a variable image URL snapshot download URL. I am showing one thing, like if I show console log snapshot, so here is the thing. If I see is the byte transferred and download URL and total bytes, all this information we are getting from here. All snapshot. I'm going to refresh it. Okay, now then var image name is equal to snapshot dot metadata dot name, and this metadata property we are getting from this object here, metadata. Okay, and then var ref, I'm going to create some database reference for storing my information into Firebase, because I am putting and saving my image file into the storage, but nowhere I am saving my database information. So if I want to retrieve my file, I need to have some information related to this image. That's why into this database I am going to create a simple object along with saving this, along with updating these images into the Firebase. That's why. Okay, so I'm going to create the database reference. Ref is equal to Firebase dot database dot ref, and I'm going to write image info, the database name, and var myref is equal to $firebase array. So this reference here. So I'm getting the total snapshot here. And before going there, I'm showing Angular Fire. And if you go to Angular Fire here, here is the object by using Angular Fire. So I used Firebase storage and I used Firebase array. So these are the objects we can use into our project. So I'm going to write myref dot $add method, and within this method I need to declare some object image URL, and image name, and tags. So we are passing this object image and it will return a promise, and I'm using then method and some anonymous function and using the ref, and here I am using var id is equal to ref dot key, and I'm printing some console. Image is saved, and I'm printing the ID from the database, and finally my ref dollar index for, this is the method, and I'm passing the ID. I'm going to write upload dot upload task dot dollar error function. If there is some error, then I'm going to print console dot log error. Okay, now I'm going to write the remove file method. Var index is equal to scope dot file list index of, and here I am passing file name, and scope dot file list dot splice. This splice file will remove one file at a time. Index and number of file will be 1, and I'm going to check if dollar scope dot file list dot length less than 1, then it will display dollar scope dot display message is equal to true. Okay, I'm indenting it a bit, and I'm also console out some message to understand file is removed or not. File removed. Okay, and this file will be called from here. When it will be uploaded, then selected file will be automatically removed by calling this function. And if I manually click the button here, then that function will be directly called. I'm refreshing the page, and I saved all, and I'm selecting some file and giving tag, and trying to upload. File array is not defined. Okay, Firebase array. Okay, I did not inject this property into controller function, so I need to do it here. Firebase array, and here also and going to save it using a file and giving the tag yes, file removed and image is saved, and this is the ID of the document into the Angular Firebase database. Let me check it in our actual case. So I'm refreshing the page. Yes, it is here, and I'm going to the database, and also the information is here related to this file part 3. Okay, this is why we use the database along with the storage. So because in our application we are going to display this information into our gallery page. Okay, it is working properly, and one more thing I need to do. I did not fix up the progress bar variable here. Instead of this hard code, I am going to show here percentage, and this percentage I am getting from here, percentage this here. Okay, going to save it and refreshing the page, and here is the message no file selected, and one more time I am going to select a file, and okay, here I don't need this line what I gave here at the starting time, but as I am dynamically changing this thing, so I don't need it, and also I am dynamically giving the style here, so I don't need it. To save it, refreshing the page, trying to select one file and trying to upload it. Now it is working, file is saved, and refreshing, and it is here, and into the storage is here. Okay, now it is working properly. The page 1 is completed here, upload is completed. So into our next tutorial I will work on the gallery page here. So until that, I hope you enjoyed the tutorial and it was informative to you. See you in the next tutorial.